The time has come to make a move. If you want to get into the college football playoff, you've got to win big games right now, and we have a clash of ranked opponents coming up in this one. Welcome, everyone, to Hard Rock Stadium, home of the Miami Hurricanes. As we'll see, the number 25 team in the country, the Arkansas Razorbacks, taking on last year's national champions, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Razorbacks will kick it away to start us off. And he's coming out of the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. So Miami's offense going to get the chance to start this game off. And we've been really eager to see this matchup, this quarterback against an elite defense. Jesse, what does a quarterback have to keep in mind when you face a group like this?
Well, he's just going to have to be dialed in. He's had a lot of success this year so far. This is a different animal, though, this defense he's playing. He's got to be really good with his decision-making, throwing it, running it, pre-snap, post-snap. If you make one mistake against this defense, David, they make you pay.
Yeah, they're a fun defense to watch, and this is a fun challenge for their defense, too, because it's an elite quarterback, right? Like, they can make you look like you're not as good as you've been all season long, so I'm looking forward to seeing this matchup and who wins it.
They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. They're going to ride this running back. Pass to Sticks and still on his feet. Still on his feet at the 45. There he goes. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Hurricane!
And as a coach, you're just hoping your offense can take the field on the first series of the game and create a little bit of momentum, get into a rhythm. How about that running play? Hitting a home run early in this game. You know that's got the sidelines all juiced up.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Arkansas's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming to this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Wide open downfield. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. This proficiency in the passing game can take you back to yesteryear. One of the great quarterbacks in Arkansas history, Joe Ferguson.
Yeah, just slinging the pill, just being able to provide balance, being able to attack down the field, get people out of the box, and not be predictable. That's a really good job by this quarterback.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
The give to the tailback. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And the Razorbacks headed quickly to the line. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Hauls it in. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. The Razorbacks are on the move.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the 1st down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Plenty of distance between them and the Sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
Rush is on him. He's going to take off. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. And the Razorbacks send out the punt unit. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Crosses the 30. He's got away. Turning on the Jets. Running inside the 20. And he waltzes in for the score. Touch. And now this offense will take the field again. Off play action on first down. A little release to the back. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. This is the kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged, but when you got an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline, all the juice, Palmer, you're ready to rock and roll.
I love this. We've had this game circled for a long time because we learn a lot in these types of games. What are these teams about? Which conference?
Oh, he's got some space. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. The Razorbacks just got that huge run. They'd love another explosive play. Wants to throw again. Under fire. Got his man downfield. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. They'll give it to the back. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. And the Razorbacks are in the hurry-up. To the air on 2nd down. Going for 6. To the end zone, and it's picked off. They make the stop right at the 10-yard line, but oh, what a turn of momentum with that interception. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert early.
Finds the tight end. At the 45 on its way. And he was off to the races, finally tripped up at the 36. That is a highly efficient way to move the chains, and now they are threatening inside the 40. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. The Hurricanes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Finds his man. It's Moore. Breaks into the open. He goes out of bounds across the 25, marking at the 24, and this defense, its head is spinning. To the air, it's Silver. Got his man quickly. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. And the Hurricanes can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And he fired a bullet in, but it's incomplete.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
Makes the grab. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal. And the Canes didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. A first down run on the doorstep. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Wants to fire on second down. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Touchdown, by... And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. They're looking at a 21-point hole. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time to waste. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on second down. Makes the catch. It's Carter.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Off the play action. He lofts one down the sideline. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Finally brought down, the one play not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. This offense has it with really good field position. Motion from the wideout. Looking to throw, it's Silver. Caught near the sticks, it's Gilbert. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9.
It's amazing in college football, the tight end position and how much has changed. Back in the day, you're a blocking guy. Maybe you catch a flat route. Today,
touchdown, Hurricane! Quick strike. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field, the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play. The Razorbacks come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. In the gun, looking to throw on third down. There he goes. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Razorbacks will snap it on first and 10. Gets it out fast. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
The Razorbacks come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Wide receiver comes in motion. Gives it on the option. Got enough for the first down and wants more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's first and 10. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Now well within striking distance as that third down play gets them a first at the 29. They'll go to the ground. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Quick release by the QB. Turning it on. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
Well, that completion now sets up a critical third down here in the red zone for this quarterback. His offense, his team, is trailing by a lot. They're going to need him to start making plays consistently, and he's going to have to do it when the defense knows he's about to throw it. And that's exactly the situation right here. Third down in the red zone. The quarterback has got to step up on this next play.
They're in field goal range here on 4th down, but they're going to keep this offense on the field. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. And tight coverage right there, but he makes the grab, and they've got it on the 11 and a red zone chance. Cricket. Gives it on the option. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Quickly complete. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. He'll keep it on the sneak. Sneaks it in.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
Now they'll line up for what they hope. The extra point is good, but they're still down 28-7. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Handoff from the gun. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5. The Canes can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Not a lot of daylight. He gets 1 to the 32. When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season? You know, the first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer, getting a chance to show what you're about so you can finish strong.
It's a resume builder, no doubt about it. And really, there's been so much anticipation building up to this top 25 matchup. So which team can control their emotions, I think, goes a long way in who wins this one.
Across the 45. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. And the Canes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking for a man. It's Silver. Fires to the wideout. Got his man. He got loose. Almost housed it. Finally dragged down at the 32. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Makes it past the marker.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting first downs and staying on the field.
And he'll run into the end zone. Makes the quick grab. Oh, he's got some space. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. First down here for the offense. Looking downfield on first down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
Nice job by the defense there, taking all throws away from the quarterback. He had nowhere to put that football in the field to play, so that ball obviously had to go out of bounds.
Here's the handoff. They'll give him a couple. That leaves him with 3rd and 8. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. And the Razorbacks will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Wants to bring it back. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They've been the height of efficiency here in the first half, David, and you've got to think they're going to try. There he goes! At the 20. Touchdown, Miami! Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. RPO complete to open the drive. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there.
They're trying to throw the wide receiver screen to pick up that first down, but the defense just too much speed getting to the ball carrier on that one.
Back to throw, time running short in the half. Finds his tight end. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, this matchup on that field there in Coral Gables, sign me up for another half.
The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. Nothing went right in that first half, and the first order of business here. Try not to be embarrassed any further.
But the comeback is possible. Remember 2006, Michigan State down 35 to Northwestern at halftime? They somehow came back and won the game. But it all starts on one play, and that has to happen here on this first drive of the offense.
Yeah, the first possession, because your possessions, you're only going to get so many possessions, and you've got to score on every single one of them. Offense, defense, special teams have to play out of their mind, but they have to believe.
And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. The Razorbacks lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. They'll run the sneak for it.
And, David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
He'll be knocked out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. Good pickup there. Lining up, trying to convert this 3rd and short from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Razorbacks decide to punt it away. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute there.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
With the catch, it's Moore. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. The Hurricanes have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. To the air, it's Silver. Unloads it downfield. Hits him in stride at the 10. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top. And the Hurricanes have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown! Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. Trying to start the drive with a pass. And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting them the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Bringing the heat. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots, you read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. The Razorbacks will punt it away on 4th down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. On his way back from the 20. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. The give to the back. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. To throw, it's Silver. Fires to the tight end. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down.
A lot of smiles right now in this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers
breaks into the open. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. And the Canes have it with a 1st and 10. To the ground. He's got it again. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Handoff to the lone back. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 28.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do.
Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Canes! That's the way you finish a drive and put up points. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. The option look. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this. Touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the third quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you can tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got him downfield. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17. On the set. The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. They'll keep it on the ground. Still on his feet. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Dropping back, it's Silver. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle. He dialed up a beauty on that last one. It got him inside the red zone. Now it's 1st and 10. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami! And the Razorbacks, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Leaves it with the batter. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. He'll keep it on the sneak. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the third quarter. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Makes the grab. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
Looking downfield, it's Clinton. He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Razorbacks line up to punt it away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. A strike downfield. breaks away on the left. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. From the gun, he leads it with the back. He gets nothing, and they're staying. With this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Firing to the right, complete. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Screen pass just not working there. You figure at this point of the game, trailing, you're going to have to be more aggressive and take some shots. You usually run screen passes when you think there's going to be a blitz, but because the defense has the lead.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And the Razorbacks will call on their punt team. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. He'll field the punt and take it back. Slips through the line. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Throws to the wideout. Snagged in the middle. It's Moore. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Setting up for a 1st and 10 from the 26. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5.
I don't know if they're trying to get this guy Heisman consideration, but the fact that they're still throwing the ball at this point of the game with a lead like they have is surprising. I gotta be honest.
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. That defensive front was a stone wall on 2nd down. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown! Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. Looking to pass. It's Clinton. Makes the grab. Makes the grab, and not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. The Razorbacks with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The give on the option. He's stopped in the backfield again, and this just hasn't been his night. It's been more like a nightmare. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Takes a hit as he fires. Caught close to the marker, it's Williams. It's a game of 1st downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. And the Razorbacks come to the line with a new set of downs. That was a really well-run route on the curl to pick up the 1st down.
Yeah, and it's a nice job, too, by the receiver, getting his depth and then finding space in between the defenders, giving his quarterback a nice target.
And it's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sitting back. They're playing nickel. They're playing dime. So you need some receivers to step up, make some yards after the catch, some contested plays. This offense has got to do something, and they got to do it quick.
At this point of the game in the 4th quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
Wants to throw it. Quickly out to the tight end. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. The Razorbacks will send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. He makes the catch at the 10. And they'll get downfield and make the tackle right at the 16-yard line. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
It's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out. Everybody right now on the same page.
The Canes are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? They'll try to move the chains on the ground. And he converts on 3rd down as he gets it out to the 26. Offense will try to strike on 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side.
And I'll tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic.
And good coverage by the defense, just a short game.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
He turns that loose down the right side. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Scanning the field, it's Silver. He's got the back in the middle. On the move at the 30. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. And we have breaking news. They score yet. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Just tried to ease it out there, and it falls incomplete.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time. And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes, bring the speed.
Picked off. What a play to set him up. Bringing it back.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. 4th quarter, I got a lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. And while the game is all but decided, why not try to... And give him another 6. Grabs it for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile on.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Not a lot to feel great about in this with Jesse, but I'm sure they'll try to seek out some positives.
Well, this might be an opportunity, too, Reese, to go back when they watch this game and just find the plays and the schemes that were working.
It's a seam wide open. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line.
I love that play call. This offense is going to run the football. They're not just going to do it between the tackles, but they're going to attack you outside. You saw that with that handoff. They get to the right. They get him in space using his speed. Good play call.
And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line.
Set, ready.
Still firing away as they'll go down swinging. And they got him. Didn't have much of a chance on that one, and a fitting way to put a capper on this game. Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did nothing to dispel that notion.
They were playing angry today, and I know talking to some of their players, David, coming into this game, they felt like they were being disrespected. A lot of people thought their opponent might get them today, so they took this opportunity to make a statement and make an example out of their opponent.
And those are fun moments in the locker room, aren't they, Jesse? Like, everybody's doubting us. Nobody thinks we can win. It's really easy to motivate that type of squad. They played motivated. They played a little ticked off. I'm here for it. I love it. I love the excitement, the adrenaline, the emotion, and they earned a big dub today.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.